Hello again my friends, the Destiny beta. It's something we're all desperate to get our hands on. Bungie has hinted that we can expect the beta to arrive in the coming months. An exact date has yet to be announced, but I think we're almost there my friends. That's right, Bungie's latest weekly update is a treasure trove of tantalising tidbits. As we're only all too aware, Bungie doesn't deal in cold hard facts. They like to tease, to hint at what the future holds for the most anticipated game of 2014. And there's more. Leaked images from this year's GDC reveals the startling depth of Destiny's character customization. I hope your body's ready my friends, because it's time once again to talk about Destiny. The first question from the mail sack is from this guy who asks, are you planning on releasing a collector's edition for Destiny? And here's how Deej responds, ask us again next week. Now this is pretty much confirmation directly from Bungie of a collector's edition for Destiny, and it looks like we'll have specific details as soon as this week. Now it's hardly surprising that a game like Destiny is getting some kind of a collector's edition. After all, Bungie's last three core Halo titles, Halo 2, Halo 3 and Halo Reach, all offered the gaming public special editions of the game, and with the marketing clout of Activision behind it, you can expect to see something pretty damn special from Destiny's collector's edition. Personally, I cannot wait to learn more, and just so you know, the images you've seen here are fan-made, designed by invisiblemaschines.com. The next question is from OsiRis Vex, who asks, can you elaborate on how PvP will be competitive? And here's how Deej responds, when we talk about player versus player engagements, we're cutting right to the heart of competitive gameplay. Some missions will lead you to aim your crosshairs over another Guardian, but you'll need to choose them very deliberately. PvP will not come in the form of an ambush. We need volunteers to enter the arena. As much as we're looking forward to bring you together as a force for good, united against common enemies bent on the destruction of humankind, we also have a long and joyous tradition of pitting you against one another. We want to know the baddest Guardian in the tower. We want to see you battle each other for glory and bragging rights. You're going to practice the combat style you perfected in fighting against the Cabal's professional military and see if it works on each other. May the odds be ever in your favour. The next question is from Guardian, who asks, how many characters will players be allowed to make? And if that can't be answered now, then when? And here's how Deej responds, I can guarantee that you'll know full well the answer to this question on September 9th, 2014. For the time being, I can tell you this. Each class of Guardian is worthy of your bravery. The Hunter, the Warlock and the Titan are each a blast to play in their own way. It would sure be a shame if you had to take my word on that. Play them all. Now, Bungie has already confirmed that Destiny will allow multiple character slots, so you'll be able to experience and master all three Guardian classes. The next question is from McFisticup, who asks, I've wanted to choose the Hunter class ever since I saw how cool it looked, but I had two dreams that I was playing Destiny last week and I was a Warlock in both of them. What does this dream mean? And here's how Deej responds, it means that Destiny will appeal to your every mood. There are times when you want to kick open the door and stride through it ahead of your fire team. You're a Titan and your armour will shield your hulking frame from the angry response that awaits on the other side. Your explosive retort will erupt from your fists as you lunge forward and plunge them into the ground at your enemy's feet. There will also be moments when you'll prefer to stalk your enemies with stealth and cunning. You're a hunter, so your prey may never see your dashing cape. Your true cloak is invisibility. When you are seen, you'll be brandishing a mighty revolver sheathed in light, dealing brilliant bolts of death instead of lead. And as foretold by your dreams, there will definitely be moments when you'll glide through the air on wings of divinity. You're a Warlock whose finest weapon is your devotion to the Traveller. You wield light like an artist, painting the landscape with Nova hot salvos of energy. The next question is from Brain Surgeon, who asks, when do you guys plan on making another podcast? And here's how Deej responds, we have a cast of characters all lined up. What we need is some time when we can invade the audio lab again. If we can do that, we'll recreate some of the eureka moments that went down behind closed doors at GDC. The next question is from Nitro Pact, who asks, can you tell us a bit about how clans and guilds will be handled in Destiny? And here's how Deej responds, one cannot simply handle a clan. Those tribal forces of gamer unity follow their own collective will. What we can do, and what we do right now, is provide you with the clubhouses you need to incubate your private armies. If you plan to lead or join an exclusive team in Destiny, help yourself to a group right here on Bungie.net. Of course, all the very best clans tend to migrate off-site towards their own secure war rooms. We'll be seeking them out and paying attention to their exploits. On a personal note, your friendly neighbourhood community manager is a chronic clan junkie. If you're a successful overlord among gamers, expect some love. Now, I'll be live streaming Destiny during the beta and after the game officially launches. If you'd like to play with me sometime, you can follow me on Twitch. I'll invite those of you who join me during a live stream to explore Destiny. I'm hoping to play with as many of you guys as I possibly can on both PS4 and Xbox One. There's a link to my Twitch channel in the description box below. The next question is from Lord General 745, who asks, in the last safe city on Earth, will there be vendors selling things that we Guardians will want to buy for our journeys into the stars? And here's how Deej responds. The tower will be your bazaar. Overlooking the city, you'll find your shelter and supply in a bustling marketplace of merchants who trade in the industry of building your legend. Need deadlier weapons, sturdier armor, deeper secrets for how to channel the energies of creation as a force of destruction? There's a vendor for that, and more. Titan doesn't let me talk about how awesome the tower will actually be. So then, the tower will provide a bustling safe haven for Guardians. You'll be able to buy gear with your hard-earned glimmer, turn in quest items, and even visit class-specific districts where you'll be able to chill out with Guardians who share your particular class. So hunters may want to compare cloaks, while warlocks swap details on how many fallen vandals it's possible to take out with a single Nova Bomb. And remember, while roaming the tower, Guardians will be able to remove their helmets, so you'll be able to look into the eyes of your fellow Guardians, unless of course you come across an Exo, in which case, God knows what you'll actually be looking at. And finally, this question from Harvard J, who asks, how important is the element of magic in combat? Is it just something fancy to show off, or does it have a big impact on the game? And here's how Deej responds. It's definitely a marvellous spectacle when a Guardian lets slip an attack that's powered by the Traveller. As pretty as it might be to see through the lens of our shiny new game engine, it's the effect that it has on your enemies that will have you spellbound. It's the hammer strike. It's the closing argument. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the mail sack. But Deej also talks about the new elements of polish on display in the game, all those little details that will make Destiny something special. Deej mentions new visual cues that let the player know when supers are ready to be unleashed, new atmospherics which add weight to the already menacing air of Hellmouth, new effects that herald the arrival of reinforcements, letting the player know when other Guardians are entering the fray. All these details will no doubt enhance the player's experience. Now, let's move on to those leaked GDC images which showcase the ambitious scope of Destiny's character customization. Now, Bungie's taking character creation to a whole new level for Destiny, offering an ambitious number of skins, armor, weapons, and other items for players to work with. As I've already mentioned in a previous video, each Guardian class will have a special armor slot. Warlocks will have bracelets, Hunters will have cloaks, and Titans will have badges. And Guardian's gear changes both shape and colour the more advanced the pieces become. An excellent example of this is the Hunter's cloak progression. As you can see, the most basic form is the neckerchief shown on the far left, and as we move along to the right, we see how the material covers more and more of the Hunter's back until we have a fully formed cloak. A quick glance at a Hunter's outfit reveals just how advanced that Guardian is, and the fact that you can also alter the cloak's colour, texture and pattern shows just how comprehensive customization will be. And the same thing could be said for the game's helmets. This image shows the various combinations that are possible when you mix and match all the tiny pieces that make up an individual helmet. As you can see, these three examples highlight the pleasing variations in colour, shape and design that can be achieved from Destiny's gear system. With such a huge range of customizable pieces, it seems highly unlikely that any two Guardians will ever look exactly the same. And again, this same principle can be applied to a Guardian's armour. As we now know, characters' bodies are broken into 4 slots: the head, chest, arms and legs. Throughout Destiny, players will be able to collect new pieces that can be equipped into these particular slots. And as you can see from this image, a player will have the option to choose from a seemingly limitless selection of pieces. The ability to micro-customize your Guardian's appearance will allow players to build their ideal Guardian. And as you can see from these examples, the results are quite magnificent. 3 Warlocks, each one reflecting a unique style and visual flair, and these Hunters' cloaks show just how detailed the patterns on the cloth can be. So then, in summary, Bungie's ambitious customization system looks set to redefine what's gone before. You'll be able to customize your Guardian's head, chest, arms and legs with a practically limitless amount of pieces for each slot. These pieces will change shape and colour the more advanced they become. Destiny's extensive decal and die systems open the door for varied symbols, patterns, textures and colours with which to customize your Guardian. And perhaps most exciting of all, Destiny's customization system has been built to remain accessible for years. Now, Is this a game changer? Well, it's hard to say until we've laid our hands on it, but based on the evidence so far, fuck it, I'm gonna say hell yes. This shit looks effing crazy. Now, let's end this video with all the miscellaneous Destiny news that's popped up this past week. First up, this tweet from Destiny's official Twitter feed, which reads, "As a lone wolf or with a fire team, how you play Destiny will be up to you." Next up, this tweet from Dave Morgan, Bungie's senior writer, which reads, "After 3.5 years at Bungie, my work on Destiny is done. Immensely proud of this project. It will change the gaming world. On to the next adventure." Dave, we salute you, sir, and good luck for the future. Next up is this tweet from Bernie of Rooster Teeth fame, which reads, "Spent the day doing something very fun, someplace very cool." Attached to the tweet is an image of the Destiny logo with pre-alpha written next to it. It looks like Bernie got some actual hands-on time with the game. And finally, this tweet from Bungie's official Twitter feed, which reads, "Everything must go." Now, Bungie explains that they are launching their new and improved Bungie store shortly after the 4th of April. Are we going to get to see some cool new Destiny swag? Perhaps even the option to buy the collector's edition of Destiny? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If we can get to 4,000 likes, that would be amazing. Subscribe for more Destiny news, and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. Here comes that mother chuff of a boom. Hello again, my friends, really glad to see you made it beyond the boom. Now, you may be wondering what these symbols on your screen are. Well, these things are PS4 controller decals decorated with 6 different Destiny symbols. What do they do? Well, let me demonstrate. As you can see, this is my PS4 controller. You're probably thinking, well, so what? Who gives a damn? But if you turn it around and have a look at where the light bar is, you can actually see that in its place is the Destiny logo. And if you turn your controller on, it flashes and then turns blue. And it looks pretty cool. It's a really nice way of customizing your PS4 controller and getting your body ready for Destiny. Now, what I'm about to show you now is the 6 different designs that you can actually have. You've got the Vanguard, you got the Titan, you got the Warlock, you got the Hunter, and you've got 2 different Destiny logos too. And you can apply these to your controller, customize them, so you can pimp out your controller to look all nice and Destiny swaggish. And it just looks pretty cool. Now, if you want these for yourselves, what you need to do is go and check out flamingtoast.com. I've left a link to Flaming Toast website and their Twitter in the description box below, or you can click the top left of this video and it will take you to another video which shows you how to actually apply these stickers. And if you like them, go check out the website. Like I said, it's a pretty cool way of customizing your controller. Now, there's just a few more things I'd like to talk about before I go. Firstly, this channel is fast approaching 60,000 subscribers and 6 million views. Your continued support of this channel has helped it grow at a rate I never thought possible. It's thanks to all your likes, comments, and sharing of my content that I'm able to put more time and effort into each of my videos. So if you enjoy this kind of content, keep doing what you're doing, my friends, and thank you all so much. And just in case you didn't know, I also have a second channel where I upload a variety of video game related content. Feel free to go check it out. Simply click on the blue Destiny logo. Now, if you want a chance to win some of those cool Destiny decals I showed earlier, give me a follow on Twitter. I'll be giving them away throughout the week. Links to all my other social media, including Facebook and Twitch, can also be found in the description box below. And one last thing before I go. I've hidden the Destiny beta code in this video. If you want to redeem it, you'll need to be lightning quick, as these things go super fast. Good luck, and as always, until next time, Guardians.